I think I'm in love, say it way too often. I can't play these games, think I'm switching up the offense. See me in LA, I be moving cautious. I can't feel no pain, rolling up, I'm so exhausted. I be so exhausted, whoa, I be so exhausted, I close my eyes, I see the vision. All this weed and got me lifted. Pour four and then I finish tonight. I told my mama that I'm with it. Got it all like this, my kitchen. Middle finger to these bitches up, cause I'ma do it my way. Shit just like the flu, ayy. Shawty said she loved me, I told her who are you, ayy. I ain't with that lame shit since I took at your brain, bitch. All these niggas talking, fuck about what they saying. GTA I'm wasted, lately I've been anxious. I'm so done with this fake shit. I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. Whoa, I be so exhausted. I'ma roll another blunt, getting lost, I'm never found. Guess I'm never good enough for these bitches in my town. I don't really give a fuck, I'm a king like with my crown. Can't think about them all, cause it all gon' hold me down. I done made it through the storm, I ain't talking NBA. Mama knew I'd be a star, mama look what I became. I got Vaughn up on the phone, said he touchdown in LA. I'ma get it how I get it, I ain't changing for the fame. Man, I put it on my name. Lately I've been wasted, I'm so done with this fake shit. I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. I be so exhausted. You don't hold me down for the last time. Baby, I'ma own you.
Yeah, bro. This shit all about loving yourself, stacking your paper, loving your family, man. Loving your friends, spreading positivity, no negativity. It's about to be 2020, like, I had some goals. They put on the flashes, my diamond shine. Made 10 racks and I spent it a day. My bitch, she bad, yeah, she from Dubai. If you ain't gon' support me, then fuck out my face. It's hard to survive when people just lie. She fuck with me cause I'ma make it. You gotta remember that I was behind. I stood on my grind, I knew I would make it. Thought we were forever, but you know you're clever, so you would do shit like just lie in my face. Never say never, but my heart is severed. I don't think I ever wanna see you again. I gave you trust and you gave me lust. I guess I deserve it for fucking a friend. I can look in your eyes and see when you're lying, so how you gon' look at me tryna pretend? Thought we were forever, but you know you're clever, so you would do shit like just lie in my face. Never say never, but my heart is severed. I don't think I ever wanna see you again. I gave you trust and you gave me lust. I guess I deserve it for fucking a friend. I can look in your eyes and see when you're lying, so how you gon' look at me tryna pretend? I've been running from demons, so gotta get high. I smoke me a blunt to reset my mind. I smoke to the face, cause I'ma get paid regardless of what the fuck I do tonight. She been on my mind, she know I'm shy. She know I feel better when I'm on the drugs. I ain't seen my mama yet, it's been a minute. I feel like maybe I'm missing all the love. I had to move out my hometown, now I got money and hoes now. Yo, bitch ain't no well, but she goes down, and people surprised I'm profound. Pull up with me, we VIP. I'm in the back of the club with the ice. Diamonds on me, I'm really shining. Tell me why your hoe is tryna be my wife. She know I'm a star, so shorty is stand. I pause any bar and fly to Japan. Sound in my pants, stun on your man. I feel like I'm Tekka, I'm flying to France. Oh yeah, yeah. It's Tommy season. Hey, hey. Thought we were forever, but you know you're clever, so you would do shit like just lie in my face. Never say never, but my heart is severed. I don't think I ever wanna see you again. I gave you trust and you gave me lust. I guess I deserve it for fucking a friend. I can look in your eyes and see when you're lying, so how you gon' look at me tryna pretend? Thought we were forever, but you know you're clever, so you would do shit like just lie in my face. Never say never, but my heart is severed. I don't think I ever wanna see you again. I gave you trust and you gave me lust. I guess I deserve it for fucking a friend. I can look in your eyes and see when you're lying, so how you gon' look at me tryna pretend?
bitch, I'm running out of time. Get out my fucking face, ho. Want more money, 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 I just wanna pay. This my first time getting high today. I be all the drugs, they ask me if I wanna die today. I was with my bitch, I ask her if she wanna die today. Goddamn, I'm still going through a lot of things. When I leave the scene, it look like I just hit the lottery. Yeah, lottery. Little nigga, there ain't no stopping me. I can't flop, okay? They keep telling me to drop, okay? They keep telling me to drop, hey. Yeah, they know that I'm gon' get it, I'm gon' talk. Put a lean, sippin' walk. You a fiend, you a rock. Hey, bitch, if you come into my crib, give me top. I just wanna rock out. Fuck all little niggas, what they talk about. She said she enough for baby, this shit gon' south. How they get it money, gon' switch the rock house. I just popped the upper, but this shit keep going down. She keep going down. She keep going down. She keep going down. I was with my bitch, I asked her if she wanna die today. Goddamn, I'm still going through a lot of things. When I leave the scene, it look like I just hit the lottery. Yeah, lottery. Little nigga, there ain't no stopping me. I can't flop, okay? They keep I'm pulling up in a truck, know my Glock, I keep it tucked. Back to back, I been on black, I spent like 50 on this bus. And I know niggas fake, I know they for they camouflage. So when them coppers come around, we turn them cameras off. I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings, I was trying to ball. Why you stressing, why you fussing, I can't talk at all. Nowadays it really seem like we don't talk at all. And when them choppers get the bustin', I can't call it all. Bitch, I'm running out of time, get out my fucking face, ho. Want more money, 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 I just want the this my first time getting high today. I be on the drugs, they ask me if I wanna die today. I was with my bitch, I ask her if she wanna die today. Goddamn, I'm still going through a lot of things. When I leave the scene, it look like I just hit the lottery. Yeah, lottery. Little nigga, there ain't no stopping me. I can't flop, okay? They keep telling me to drop, okay?
Go yard. I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new guap, wear that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know they come strapped. Hold up, what it not, 45, scope attached, like whoa. I ain't fucking with these hoes, I pull up the greatest and now selling all these shows. Doing this till I make it because you know it's how I go. Got me all in the playlist because she fuck with me the most, like that. Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new guap, wear that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know they come strapped. Hold up, what it not, 45, scope attached, like whoa. I ain't fucking with these hoes, I pull up the greatest and now selling all these shows. Doing this till I make it because you know it's how I go. Got me all in the playlist because she fuck with me the most, like damn.
Buzz it out, buzz it out, buzz it. I just for the fangirl flew her out for Russia. I spent 3K, what the fuck budget? Come hard.
Enough of the music, guys. We'll share the playlist after the stream. How is everyone doing, guys? How is this looking? How is this setup looking? Pretty cool, right? Wait. Vishwija, you can hear me, right? Loud and clear?
Yeah.
100%. Let's go, guys. क्या हाल है, guys? थोड़ा सा OBS परेशान करते हुए. Anyways, let me read the chat and let me end the poll. Share the playlist for sure, man, for sure. We are just waiting for everyone to tune in, and by the time everyone tunes in, first of all, I'm wearing the obviously मेरे पास ओरिजिनल जर्सी नहीं है यार, इतना पैसा भी नहीं है. जो थी इंडिया की थी पहन ली, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली दिस वीक इज़ फॉर इंडिया. एज एवरीवन नोज, भारत देश जीत चुका है वर्ल्ड कप. And I think it's a national celebration for each and everyone, so plus point to that. And we are kicking off our second workshop of the second week of Build Space. So we are on a challenge, guys. Basically, those who are new here, we are on a challenge to host weekly workshops for free, so that you guys can learn the maximum. So I saw a lot of you guys chatting in here and there. Super happy to see 174 of you all in the chat. First things first, just want to say, wait, मेरा mic क्या यार आवाज़ कम आता है क्या? Oh yeah, I have to oh shit, wait, let me add some gain. So sorry for this weird screen, guys. थोड़ा सा सब्र करें. Yeah, perfect. So just added some gain for you all over here. I'll be super close on my mic now, so that people can hear me. Am I audible? Clearly, loud and clear to everyone. Say yes in the chat if I'm audible. एकदम crisp आवाज आ रही है. And एक बार विश्वजा if you can speak.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me turn on थोड़ा सा volume थोड़ा सा up. Perfect. Let's go. So everyone is with us. So as you all know, we start pretty on an interesting note, right? So wanna introduce you firstly to a newer product that we have that we didn't really, show basically to you all. So the whole idea is this is a box of Rhoda notes. And yes, so sorry. And as you all most of you all think that this is just a workshop where you are just gonna learn, you are gonna compete as well with everyone who is learning, so that the learning experience just goes up, and you win these amazing rewards. So let me just quickly open the box for you. So यहाँ पे लिखा है celebrating extraordinary. Obviously, these guys Rhoda Notes have sent this box to us, and इसके अंदर काफ़ी designers वाला सामान है. Alright, so first is a small book of task note. Wait, alright, yeah, it's visible. And अंदर basically आपको लिखने के लिए बहुत कुछ दिया है, and अच्छे से बहुत properly detailed बनाया हुआ है. Also just checking in, Vishwaja, you can read the chat clearly, right?
Yeah, I can read.
Perfect. Amazing. And secondly, we have the pocket note as well. So these are all the products of Rhoda Notes. Raj here in the chat, can you please drop the link for Rhoda Notes website so that guys, all the folks that we have today can see it. And we have a week pad as well. So guys, ये पूरा बॉक्स है, ठीक है, जिसके अंदर जो भी जीतेगा, आई थिंक लास्ट वर्कशॉप में अनुराग ने रील बना के डाला था एंड ही गॉट प्रीटी हैप्पी. तो चेक अनुराग आउट एज वेल, हमने स्टोरी पे भी डाला था. सो दिस इज़ रोडा नोट्स एंड दिस इज़ अ प्रॉपर नोट पैड गाइज, जो ऑब्वियसली यू डिज़ाइनर्स नो व्हाट अ नोट पैड इज़ फॉर फॉर ब्रेन स्टॉर्मिंग, फॉर जस्ट letting all your creativity out. So it's काफ़ी aesthetic and minimal. Yeah, it's very minimalistic, and their products are very cheap as well. And guys, we are working on a discount code as well for designer. तो जो पार्ट है डिज़ाइनर कम्युनिटी का, उनको कुछ बेनिफिट्स तो मिलने चाहिए ना. सो विल शेयर द कोड टुमारो. एंड वेट, इसको यहीं रखते हैं. एंड एक और चीज़ है जो आई थिंक हमने पिछली बार भी शोकेस करी थी in our previous workshop, which is the designer's passport. As you all know, this designer's passport is really really cool, and it has amazing collectibles items inside. So who all the mentors of Sanskriti that you meet, उनके stamps आपको मिलेंगे. So it's like a collectible and you can get signatures and stuff. Plus इसके अंदर एक NFC भी है guys. सो NFC मतलब इनके ऐप में आपका लिंक्डइन, आपकी इंस्टाग्राम सब आ जाएगी. एंड आप जब इनकी ऑफलाइन नेटवर्क सेशन में कर रहे हो, तो आप सिंपली QR दिखा के आपका कनेक्ट बन गया है उस पर्सन से. एंड यू आर ऑल्सो अर्न डिज़ाइन ट्राइब कॉइन्स. सो वी आर वर्किंग ऑन अ लिंक, है ना. इट्स प्रीटी, वेट, आई लेट मी ट्राई इफ आई कैन send the link to you guys over here. So this originally was 1500 rupees, and वो 1500 rupees आपके अकाउंट में क्रेडिट हो जाते हैं. So you can attend their meetups for free as well. So why am I just randomly publicizing them is because guys, इन लोगों की वजह से you guys are getting these many rewards, right? And आपके पास ये rewards हैं, and you will also earn cash prizes guys. So जो भी first आएगा उसको 3000 INR देंगे अपन, एंड जो सेकंड आएगा उसको अपन 2000 INR देंगे. एंड ऑब्वियसली गाइज, these are all possible, these rewards are all possible because of these sponsors that we are getting. And obviously we have self-same ka t-shirts as well for the folks. So this I'm representing India for the first day because अभी परसों ही जीते हम लोग. So it's pretty hyped up, right? So without any further ado, I'll just give the platform to Vishwaja now. I think Vishwaja पक गई है सुन के, and it's time for Vishwaja to take over and just tell you all कि क्या होने वाला है. मैं अब छुप जाता हूँ, and let's let Vishwaja speak. Wait, okay, let me just change the layout थोड़ा सा. Okay, I'm minimizing myself guys. All the best and enjoy this workshop, And जो भी doubts है, Vishwaja is reading the chat. You can ask her directly on the chat, all right? And I'm also tracking the chat. So the whole designer team is also there for you. So all the best. Relax. आराम से with a pen and paper also. अगर है, if you want to take down notes. But everything is recorded on YouTube. That's why we are doing it on YouTube, so that a lot of folks can watch it all together, so that the community is united. And for the folks, obviously it's pretty late in India. So 9 p.m. हो रहा है जहाँ से भी लोग देख रहे हैं. तो 9 p.m. है. That's the most viable time that we can find on a weekday. And yeah, it's a weekday. Still, there are 273 of you all super hyped up to just watch this whole stream and the first day. So I'm super excited. Remember that the people will drop obviously after the stream. So with the day, however the days are going on, the number of people on the stream will drop. And that's because not everyone is consistent, and obviously people think something else and उनको कुछ और मिलता है. So we obviously cannot meet everyone's expectations. So sorry for all of that अगर वो होता है तो. And now मैं चुप हो जाता हूँ. विश्वजा, all over to you.
Okay. Hi, guys. First of all, thank you for being here. And let's start this beautiful 5 day journey. And I'm so excited to see you all consistent till the last day, that is the fifth day, with all your projects. Okay, so let's dive in. In this workshop, we'll learn how to conduct effective user research to create better digital products. Also, you will be step by step developing your own case study by the end of these 5 days workshop. Okay, so here's today's agenda. First of all, we are going to learn the foundations of UX, then what is user centered design, understanding the brief, UX research, persona creation, and documenting the whole process. Okay, I'll be also answering to your questions as well. And the next day, we'll have a feedback session. So when I'm looking here, I'm looking at your questions. And when I'm looking here, I'm like giving you all the PDF and I'm presenting everything. Okay. So before diving in, I would love to introduce myself. So I'm a self-taught designer. I'm Vishwaja. I'm a UX designer, and I've been working at an early stage startup. I have a background of computer science. I recently graduated, and also I love creating design content on daily basis. If you guys are following me on Instagram, also like this journey has been it started around in like 1 year ago. I started learning UX UI as it was a perfect intersection of art and tech. So yeah, this is all about me, and I'm very eager to learn and explore and like teach you guys whatever knowledge I have, and hope to provide you all more and more value from this workshop. So, yeah, let's start. So, what are the objectives of this workshop? First of all, we are going to establish the UX foundations. There are a lot of beginners I can see who don't know like what is UX, UI, and stuff. So it's for beginners as well. For those who are self-taught designers switching from different fields to UX design, and for also for those who are like into UX design, interning, or have just started their job and stuff. Also, we are going to like go in a flow. So we are going to craft clear goals, how to like do the effective research, and also analyzing the data, building prototypes, and last but not the least, organizing the case study. So yeah, like I can say that I can speak Hindi, but I am Marathi girl. So I'll be speaking more and more in English. Still, I'll try to like for those who don't understand ekdam pura
Yeah,
Hindi.
before we proceed, how many Mumbaikars do we have in the chat? Just write I am a Mumbaikar and let's support our Marathi family. Pretty fun. So that if you know Vishwaja, if you'll find some Marathi folks, they'll also relate. Yeah. Let's go. We have a lot of Mumbaikars. Let's go. Amazing. You can continue. Yeah.
Okay, great. Nice. So, each day we'll working on the chosen brief. So I have like crafted a brief for you all, and we'll learn through real life examples as well. And you will be creating small parts of the case study daily throughout this workshop alongside completing assignments, and the next day we'll iterate on, and I'll whatever projects or submissions you do, we'll choose some and I'll give the feedback, and then you can work on those mistakes or just iterate and iterate. Okay, so as design is all about getting feedback and iterating, right? So, what are the outcomes? So, outcome is the completed UX research case study. I know that we can't do the whole case study. I just ran this poll some day before. So, like, I asked, like, what are the struggles of creating a case study? So, a lot of people were like, uh, we do all the process, we do all the research and stuff, we create the prototypes and wireframes, but I don't know why I can't start making a case study, right? So basically there is motivation problem, people don't get stuff, they don't organize everything throughout the process, that is the problem as well. Also you have to document things, right, so that you get everything at your, like, in a bucket when you start creating a case study. So I'll show you how to do that as well. Then we'll create high fidelity prototypes. So basically this workshop is about conducting research as when we are working on any case study independently, right? So working at a company or when you have some mentor or you have a team, it's different, and when you're working on something you have to go for interviews and stuff, you need a portfolio, and for that you need to do your own case study, which is a whole one person thing, right? You have to do everything by yourself. So I'll be showing you how to do that as well. And then enhanced UX research skills. Okay, so let's start. um what is UX and what is UI? What's the difference? So guys, anything you would love to say, what is UX or what is UI, just drop in the chat box, so that box I'll get to know how much you guys know, and we can discuss and keep this interactive, right? So just drop like anything you know about UX, like what is UX? It's user experience, right? We interact with the users, whatever the experience people go through, maybe it any project, any product. It can be real product like this bottle, it can be an interface digital product, right? Then so UX is a research part, UI is a design part. Great. So UX is all about how user interact with any product, right? UX is the okay. Okay, so UX is the way a solution is provided for a problem. UI is the way it's shown. Great. UI is the look and feel of any product. UX is about functionality. Oh, there are a lot of answers. Great to see all the interaction. Great. Okay, so many of you guys know that, right? That UX is about user experience and UI about the aesthetics, the visuals you see, right? So, how they help create a digital product. So, basically, the things like what are the pain points, what problem you need to solve is about the user experience, right? You have to make the functionality, the product more and more usable and comfortable for the user. And user interface gives all those research thing and all the mehnat you all have done to some face. It gives it some face. It's like a user interface. You create everything, you make it live for the users to use. You create a space for users to interact with it, right? So it's user interface. It's all about aesthetics, layout, the spacing, the font and stuff. And user experience is all about how people interact with it, what are the problems, what you need to focus on and stuff. So let's understand from the examples, real world examples. Everyone knows, most of us watch Netflix. So let's take this example, okay? So, what is the UX in the Netflix? So, it's about personalized and engaging experience we get. So, it's about the recommendations they give us. All the similar things are grouped in one place, and the search button is so handy, and you can easily navigate through it, right? So, it's all about the UX of Netflix. Okay, so we'll be seeing some UX laws and everything in coming days. But let's say this is the UX of Netflix, and what's the UI you can see? It's the one, two, three, the visuals, the aestheticness, the spacing, and the hierarchy of the fonts. It's all the pleasing thing you get, and more you want to visit it. It's all about the UI. Okay, so, next example is the classic sauce bottle example. So how many of you know what is this classic sauce bottle example? Like drop in the chat. I would love to know. Um okay. So okay, I'll explain it. So classic sauce bottle example is the first picture you see here. It's the good UI, right? It's so aesthetic, it's sleek, it looks good, and it's really a good UI. Like you can whenever you are like in a retro restaurant and this bottle of ketchup is kept there, it's really good, and the sticker and the way it's printed and stuff, it's really good. But the bad UX is that in olden days, if you have used this bottle, whenever you need the sauce to come out of it, you have to like you have to like punch or like just slap from behind, and then the sauce comes out of it, right? So it's the bad UX. And then after this company, whoever made this, after some days, it just got the feedback from the users. It got all the feedback. It did some user research, and it did some interviews, one-on-one sessions with the users, and they came across with this solution where this bottle is made in a such a way that you can hold it, right? Your thumbs and your fingers can hold it easily, so that you it's easy to press the bottle and take the sauce out of it. So it's a good UX and the good UI. So what happened here is we iterated, we took the feedback from the users. So just good UI is not the thing. It's not about the aesthetics. Obviously it's important, but the UX part is more important, right? So it didn't stop here. After this, they got more and more feedback. They observed things, and they saw that people started keeping this sauce bottle upside down. Okay, so what happened is the bottle used to like वो गिर जाती थी because it was not stable. It was not made for that. So because and why they kept it upside down was that the sauce gets collected at the cap and they can easily take it from that bottle. So that was the thing. So after this research, they again iterated on this, and they made this another the third slide. Okay, so you can keep this bottle upside down as well, and it's like they increase the space of that cap so that it doesn't fall down. And you can also keep the ketchup bottle upside down, and they also inverted the sticker so that people can see the brand name and stuff, and it looks aesthetic as well. So what is the point of saying all this is that a perfect UX thing is depends on the research, the feedback you get, the iterations you make. So it's a never ending process at times, you know. You have to just keep on iterating, and that's the thing we all should remember always. So take the feedback in a positive way. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, unlike the door Norman that door example, right? So today itself, I went to doctor, and they had this sliding door thing, right? So I was like, do I have to push this or like what pull this? What I have to do? So this thing also once I went to this theater, and I went to this washroom, and the tab there was so confusing. It had no handle. Like what to do? Do I have to like twist it? Do I have to like open it or what? Or just I have to put the hands below that tab and just wash my hands? Will the water start flowing? And it was so confusing that I didn't wash my hands. So you get this thing, right? So it should not be confusing for the users. So yeah, we all will cover this thing in the coming days as well. Let's go to the next part, that is user centered design. So the name itself says what is user centered design. It's about the users, it's for the users, right? Okay, so it's for the users. So you what is exactly user centered design? It's an approach that prioritizes understanding and meeting the needs, preferences and behaviors of users throughout the design, right? And the development process as well, may it be the digital products or the real world products. Okay, so first thing you have to remember in user centered design is empathizing with the users to understand their goals, motivations and the pain points. Also as we saw in earlier example, continuous feedback and iterations will surely help you. Okay, okay, let's understand this as well with the example. Also it's always about users, right? But when you work at a company or at any business, so you have to think from that point of view as well. So we can't deep dive in this, but I can give you an overall thing, like how you should choose, how to choose the problem statements as well. Okay, so we'll look into this in next part as well. So let's start. So you have to think from business point of view and the user's point of view. So how to do that? Let's take this example of the fitness app. Okay, so the fitness app maintains a balance. How? For the users, they have done this prioritizing user experience through personalized workout plans, also by community engagement, the motivational features they give for you all, the notifications they give, all the things that are for the users are kept in mind and made as a part of user centered design. But not only that, we also have to work for the business. They want the conversions, they also want to make money as well, right? So what are the points need to consider? Like subscription models, the partnerships, and the data analytics to sustain the growth and the profitability of the business. So it's a whole new thing, or the new part that you need to focus on as well, how to grow the business, how to prioritize things. But I'll give in short explanation for each and everything uh, throughout this workshop with real world examples. Also, there is one more example for business versus people, right? There's one edtech platform, consider like even Udemy, I guess. So you they what they do is they provide some free courses, so it's for the users obviously, right? But the thing you can observe here is they give free workshops and stuff because they get more and more users, the mail IDs and stuff, whatever is the thing. So they get more and more data which they can study, analyze, and they can make profit from it as well. They can provide you subscriptions and stuff. So yeah, you have to design for both. It might be a tough part, but you have to do that. Okay, so the main thing that everyone says about the UX process, I guess more and more people would know about this. I'll read the chats. So, what do you guys think is the UX process? Is it this, what is shown here on the screen? Empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test? Is it only that? What do you guys think? I'm reading the chats, so you guys can put it over there. So is it only about you start empathizing, then you define the problem, then you ideate, and the prototype, and then test? Is it this flow itself, or what? Constant back and forth with the various stages, right? It's never a linear process. Good, Soumya. This is no linear, right? It is an ideal scenario. Yes. It should be changed on the base of goals, right? Brainstorming, no. Okay, right, yes, every step has more steps. Okay, iterate is great. A lot of engagement, it is focused chaotic process. Yes, Pranav, it's chaotic, it's not stagnant. Good, depend on person, everybody has different process. No, we need to iterate. Yeah, so many of you know this, right? It's a good thing that you guys know this is not the reality, right? So this is a process you should know, but things never follow the exact flow mentioned here. So there are numerous iterations, feedback sessions, brainstorming, and research conducted at each step mentioned above. This is important. We have to go according to what client wants, right? Great. So let's jump into the presentation again. So this is the truth. A lot of things need to be added, but this slide had some limitations. So before empathize state, you have to do this market research, then you have to ask questions. Don't assume anything as well. Sometimes it's good to assume when you're working independently, but still. Then we have to do define, then brainstorming, as many of them said, then feedback, then ideate, feedback, iterate, prototype, feedback, iterate, prioritize, a lot of things, right? And it totally depends where you're working. If you're working as a freelancer for a client, you have some like few days to work on it. If you're working at a MNC and you have a particular thing to work on, right? Then we have some people who are like just creating case studies, so you have some 2 months or 1 month to create that. Great. Okay, so yeah, I'll be focusing here. I'll read the chats as well afterwards. Okay, so everything's cool, but what role research plays in UX design? Okay, so understanding the users is the most important aspect, as we all saw. Informed design decisions. So we can't take any all the problems and keep on solving them, right? We can't work on all so many problems at the same time, right? Also, we have validating concepts, measuring success, and facilitates collaboration. So measuring success as in, whenever you create some UI or UX for any company, you have created this website or an app, let's say. So what happens is, you have to measure, like, is this working in favor of the business, in favor of the users? Is your design correct, or what needs to be changed? So there are a lot of like things that people should not drop off. Like, let's say this is there is a e-commerce flow, right? People have to buy this product, so they have to complete the checkout process and they have to pay the bill, and then it's done, right? So many of them just drop off after they have added it to cart. Many of them drop off when they have to add the information of like the address and stuff. Many of them drop off when they are about to pay, right? So we have to understand all these things. Okay, so there are like four types, like generative research, evaluative research, descriptive research, and exploratory research. So what happens is, before you start any project, you have to work on some basic things, like, will this is this the problem statement needs to be solved? Is this the what are the like user needs, what needs to be prioritized, and all that of stuff, then brainstorming and ideation you need to do. Okay, so this comes under the exploratory research. Then you have evaluative research. Once you have all the data, you have done the research, interviews, surveys, and stuff, you evaluate it. So it comes under the evaluative research. Then there's a descriptive research. You can do this at every step, right? So once you have the data, you can just describe it. What are the goals? What are you focusing on? What are you prioritizing on? So this all, like, even working in UI part, you have to describe. You have to be descriptive about your thoughts as well, right? So yeah, and also after the product is launched, your work is not over. You have to keep on being updated on what are the reviews. If you have published this app on the Play Store, right, you have to get the reviews from there. You have to read what where people are actually facing the problem. And also there are moderated research and unmoderated research and a lot of things in this. So I will be giving you the whole overview. At the end, it's your part that you have to deep dive into each uh, topic, right, to like excel or to grow or to level up each day. So I'll also give some tips on how to level up, and if you're a self-taught designer, how to grow each day and learn new things, right? Okay, so jumping into research can be done in two ways. Okay, so how we can do the research? So there is the first thing, that is primary. Second thing, that is secondary. So let's think about the primary first. Okay, so what is primary? It has some methods like interviews, the surveys, questionnaires, observations, usability testing, focus groups, field studies, a lot of things. So basically the original data that is gathered directly from the source. Okay, then that is like one-on-one interaction with the user is what primary research focuses on. So specific focus is on tailored to the particular question and objective of the research. So you have this questionnaire about a certain problem which you ask, which you get insights from, right? Then there is direct interaction. As I said, it involves direct engagement with the users or the participants. So this is about primary research, where you literally need like the budget, the time, and the recruitment facilities and stuff. So this is primary research which you mostly might be doing at the MNCs and big companies. Okay, so and I'll be reading the chats. What do you think secondary research is? Okay, I need some answers. Okay, so as the primary research is direct interaction with the users, what is secondary research, you guys think? Like, anyone knows any idea you guys have about secondary research? um oh, thank you, you are amazing, great. Secondary research, thank you, Sakshi. Comes first, right, in UX. Okay, internet research, good. In short, which you get from internet, right? In short words, competitor analysis, research from existing data, right? The research that can be done using existing research papers, perfect. research that has already been done on the topic. Good. App ratings, competitors, data and books, blogs, ethnography research. Okay, research about user need. Great. Bhumika research that is indirectly done. Okay. Collection of other people research. Oh, a lot of competitive analysis, right? Okay. Mood board. Mood board. We'll talk about that in the latter part. Second, research can be done from the market. Uh, uh, from the market, right? From the resources available on the internet. Okay. Okay. So let's jump into our presentation using existing information, right? Okay. So let's start. Okay, so let's start with why are we focusing on the research, and that too on the secondary research, and why not on the primary research? So basically, secondary research involves gathering and analyzing the existing data. As people said over here, it's about the internet, the things available out there, the blogs, the books, and someone has already did stuff on that, right? So it's secondary research involves gathering, analyzing existing data collected by others. So it's cost effective, first of all, as we are working on this case study independently, we don't have the budget, the time, and stuff. So secondary research is always an option. Even if you are doing your own case studies, you can start with the secondary research. You can also do the interview and stuff. But what the thing is, you have this target audience, and you go out to your friends and family and just go on asking the questions, and you don't have that variety of people, right? Some people are introvert, so they are shy to ask or shy to go out there, and they just drop off because they are not able to do the user interviews and stuff. They just drop off that I can't do this, I don't know how to do the research. So I can say in easy words, it's for the um like introverts. Like you have to just sit on your laptop and just do the research all around from all the existing stuff, right? Yes, articles, blogs as well, right? So it's all the things available beforehand. So that is secondary research. Okay. It contains the literature review, competitive analysis, market reports, online database, customer feedback, and everything that is available, right? Okay. Okay, so we know what research is, why to do that, how to do user centered design, and all that stuff. And we are going to focus on secondary research for this. Okay. So, what is a design brief? So, before working on a case study, we need a design brief. So, design brief, or we can say a background. We need a background, but I'll say design brief is where you have to give when you're working at a company or stuff. They give you this design brief so that you can start working on this. Right, the project overview is provided, objectives are provided, target audience is provided, timeline, budget, everything is provided beforehand for you guys. Okay, when you're working in like big companies, I guess, so they provide you with that. But here we are solo like solo working on this, right? So we are independently working, so we need this design brief thing.
So, we have one very interesting question, which was in the chat. Don't you
Yeah.
think that primary research is better than secondary research?
Okay, so basically what my point of view is, um, primary research, as when I started with the Google score certification, it was really hard for me to go out and like ask questions to people. So as if you are working on your case study for the first time or for the second time, or you are like dropping off, you're not able to complete the thing or research. Yeah, I agree on that, that primary research is really important because it's about the users. You have to observe how they interact with your prototype, what are their like problems, and you'll definitely get more insights from in person thing, right? But it really takes a lot of time, and what happens is in companies they have the recruiters and they who recruit these users, and that fit in this target audience. Okay, but in this 5-day workshop I chose secondary research because there is not a lot of time with us. And whenever you'll be working on real world projects, and you'll be having this a whole space where you will be having these users, and you'll be having survey, and you will be having all that stuff with you, you can definitely go with that. Okay, but in this we are focusing on secondary research, as it's really important to be able to research and find your own problems as well by research. Okay, so research is basically any problem. It will also help you in solving your own problems in coming parts as well. So if you are stuck, as you are a self-taught or a person who is just beginning in it, you should know how to do the research, deep dive in each website. So if you just google things and just go on the first website, and that's not the thing, you have to go inside that website, you have to give some prompts, right? So you should know how to do the secondary research. And as we have the limited time and scope, we are focusing on this part. So I hope I provided the answer. And I'm not disagreeing to that कि primary research नहीं होना चाहिए. Primary research is very important, but secondary research is like, it's a supportive thing, you can say. Okay, and it will really help us to complete this case study in the specific workshop. Okay, I hope I answered the questions. I would love to see one if you guys agree or you didn't get what I'm trying to say, so that I can continue. If you got what I'm trying to say, just press 1 so that I'll be okay. Or I'll just explain more what I'm like trying to say, right? As a beginner, the secondary research might be more useful, right? Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Secondary research allows you to, okay, good. Thank you so much. We can go for secondary research as someone might have already done. Um, yeah, you can go with that. Primary research is always the best part, like no words on that. But in this specific workshop, due to some constraints, and anyone who is independently working on the case study at the first, you can go with the secondary research if you don't have the resources and stuff, right? Okay, thank you so much. I'm glad you are able to follow me. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's see what we are going to work on. The convenient care. So this is our app, we can say. Convenient care is the name of that app. So this project focuses on providing quick commerce for home healthcare services. So quick commerce is a thing where, like e-commerce, it's just like e-commerce, an evaluated part, it's quick commerce. So you get things within short span of time, right? So it's like Amazon takes like around a week sometimes, or 3-4 days, it depends. So quick commerce is something that people are focusing on to grow their business. So you get things like in quite small time. So it focuses on providing quick commerce for home healthcare services, targeting aging adults. So what they are targeting, aging adults, like our grandma, grandpa, whatever, and individuals with disabilities. So those who can't, like those who have some problems, those who are facing some health issues. The aim is to simplify home sample collection. So for people who are like not able to walk and go to give the sample, blood test samples, so for them provide easy lab access. So for rural areas, right, where people are not able to access a lot of labs facilities there, also ensure prompt test results. You'll get the test results promptly and facilitate fast delivery of paper reports. So basically you get the reports on your mail. Okay, but we are focusing here on the fast delivery of the paper reports, that the physical reports, you get them at your doorstep. So this is the thing. So I think you got the background. So it's about the labs. The if you guys know, like if you are not well, you have to go and give the blood sample at the labs, right? So the blood sample goes to some lab and they test it and they give the results that your hemoglobin is down, your rbc stuff and stuff. I'm not a biology student, so all those things you have to research on this. So that's the background, that how we can do this flow from sample collection at your home to providing lab access, the searching of the labs, ensuring prompt test results, and also a nice button or some quick thing solution will figure out through this to get the doorstep report deliveries. So this is the background, basically focusing on aging adults and individuals, okay, with disabilities. So are you guys clear with the background of the workshop? Sorry, background of this project, or should I explain more? Press 1. Are you guys able to follow with the background, because you will be working on this, right?
Yeah, so Vishwaja, why is it taking long to for the people to respond? Is there's a small delay, on the stream.
Okay,
So
okay,
like
okay,
approximately 4 to 5 seconds ke baad,
got it.
people will be able to, yeah.
Got it. So I thought, they are following me. Okay. Okay, explain once again. So I'll explain in short, okay? So because we have a lot of things to do. Instant, something like that. Instant pathology lab. Like, we'll create some platform. Consider this as a platform, convenient care, where you will be able to search nearby good labs that are available for also for the rural areas where the nearest labs will be popped up when they search, and they will be able to book a home sample collection thing, and the person will come and then he'll take the samples. Then they will be able to get the prompt results right through their Gmail as well. Or if for some situations, like there's some grandma, understand, okay, there's some grandma who is really weak and has some arthritis and can't walk to take the lab sample reports. So basically at our place, what is the thing that you have to you can call the person home to get the sample, okay, collect the sample, but to take those physical reports you have to go there. And why we need physical reports at times is our home doctor, he's also like a aged person and he is not that familiar with the mail system, right? So even if the reports are at his mail, he's not very good at looking at them and then looking for what is going on in the body and stuff, what is up and down, what are the lows and highs. So he needs a physical report. Okay, so why not get it at our doorstep, right? And we'll be finding out some competitors as well. Okay, is it like a Zomato for pathology lab or a platform for one particular lab? It's like a Zomato for pathology lab. So where you will be able to search, book the home collection sample thing, and the results will be provided. Okay. I hope you got aging adults are the target audience. Right. Okay, we'll talk about the target audience as well. Great. Okay, let's continue. That's a challenge. Okay, sorry. That's a. Okay, great. So, first topic of our case study that you guys will be working on, persona creation. So defining the target audience, this is the first thing you need to do. Okay, so clearly define and describe the primary audience for your product or service. So basically you got the background, right? From the background itself you'll understand who you need to focus, and this might change. Like I said, iterations are the part of this, right? So as you'll do some competitor analysis and stuff, you may iterate on the target audience at times, but from the background, whatever things you understood, you have to create this target audience thing. So what is target audience? Clearly define and describe the primary audience for a product or service. So, thinking from the digital product, from this app creation process, we'll be focusing on who are using the app. So, demographic information should be provided. What is the age group? What is the age range? You have to provide that. Is it for like 35 to 50, or from 30 to whatever it is, like 45, or from 50 to 75? Like, you have to do this stuff on this given project. We'll see some examples as well. Okay, physiographic information, that is how the lifestyle is, the values, interest, attitude. So yeah, behavior information as well. So what are the usage patterns, what is their purchasing behavior and stuff. So analyze the secondary research sources such as market reports or customer data. So this is the first assignment I'm giving you because it's really simple. You can understand this from the background itself, so it will be easy for you to start. And
Uh,
then we'll be huh.
Vishnuja, there are like few questions. So like Khushi is asking, is it like a Zomato for pathology labs or like a
Yeah, yeah.
platform?
Yeah, it's like a Zomato for pathology app. Like, you will be giving, there will be a list of a lot of labs. So we'll be working. Okay, okay. Let me clear this. So let's consider you're working on this case study. You can't give all the flows right over there. So we are going to through this workshop, we are going to come to that specific problem which is really important to be solved, and what will be the flow, right? And we'll be making the case study out of that. We'll be selecting that flow itself. There are a lot of flows in this, right? That how to search the how to like filter out the nearest labs. The filter flow is different. How to check out, that checkout flow is different. How to um like there are a lot of flows, right? Like for um how can I say, like there are a lot of flows. That's what I'm trying to say is that there is one flow, the login flow, the normal flow, the checkout process, that is another flow. So through this all research, we are going to figure out what is the problem or what is the flow that we are going to work on, right? So consider an existing app. Consider this: the background is given to you. From the point of view, it's an imaginary thing, okay? So from the point of view that it's an existing app where all the labs are listed, and you just have to provide that flow, and we are going to work on that specific flow which we will figure out in tomorrow's session. So for this, don't get confused, just work on the target audience based on the background that is provided. Okay, I hope I'm clear. Don't get confused, we'll work on the problem statement and the flow in tomorrow's part, particularly for only one lab, or we have to design this app for all the labs from a specific area. So basically, there are, like in Pune, there are a lot of labs around me, okay? So all those labs will be listed in this app from like first, okay? पहले से ही वो सब listed होंगे इसमें, and we will be designing another flow where an aged person, our grandma or grandpa, who will be able to book, like see the search option and click on the requested or the reviewed. Based on the reviews, they will select the what, the lab, and then the flow, so that they get the reports at their doorstep. So we'll work on the flow in tomorrow's section. But as you said, it's like a Zomato for pathology labs, so all the things will be listed beforehand on the app, so don't worry about that. We are going to focus on a particular flow for this case study. um Am I clear, or like are you guys really confused about that? Should I explain again? Press 1 so that I'll understand. Okay, Khyati. Uh Thank you. 111. Okay. Again, we will be reviewing this tomorrow. So right now, don't get confused. There are a lot of beginners as well. So we'll focus. Okay, no, not getting it.
So,
Oh,
one second, Vishwaja, don't worry.
huh,
For the folks
right.
who are still not understanding it, it's a recording, right? So, after the
Huh,
stream is done, you can watch it again and again. अगर नहीं समझ रहे 0.5 स्पीड पे जाके देखो, और नहीं समझ रहे 0.25 कर दो. You know, you are in the world of
or
technology.
message me after
Yeah.
this.
And
Okay,
you can
problem.
tag Vishwaja or anyone, and we'll get your question to Vishwaja and
Huh,
get
right.
it sorted for you
Work,
all. So, yeah. Thank you so much.
works. Great. Thank you. Okay. So, um, first assignment part, first part of the assignment, you write down the target audience based on the background. Okay, this is the background. On this, you have to just list down the age, gender, range, whatever, income, education, who you are targeting. Okay, then what is a persona? So first, when you get this thing of target audience, you will go in creating this persona. So what is a persona? A user persona is made up character. So it's basically imaginary character on real user information. It represents a typical user and helps guide design decisions to meet user needs. Okay, so basically it represents. So whatever the user we create, the imaginary person we create, so it depicts the whole range of people, the whole range of target audience. So we need to create this persona in such a way that a person who is working on the case study or who is working on this project, even the developers, we should make this persona in such a way that the developers or the stakeholders should understand the who is the target audience, who are we creating this app for, right? So basically, at times people create 2 to 3 personas of different age ranges, but for this particular case study which we have to complete in, like get an overview, you can deep dive into this afterwards as well. So I'll we have to create just one persona for this. Okay.
Yeah. And Ankita is saying yes. So for now, you have to focus on creating the persona. So the whole idea is we have divided this workshop. So ultimately, you are building a case study, right? And case study के parts होते हैं. So first assignment is your persona. Second assignment will be something else which will be disclosed on the
Right.
thumbnail. So just thumbnail पे भी जब तुम लोग creative देखोगे, so उस पे भी लिखा होगा. So on the thumbnail of this specific live stream हमने लिखा है persona creation plus agenda. And Nitya, yes, the assignment submit करना होगा, but कहाँ करना होगा? There's a WhatsApp group का link that Raj Mehta is sending again and again, who's our moderator. So be in the WhatsApp group, and on the WhatsApp group we'll be sending a Google form for day one in coming 2 hours, so that by tomorrow you have the time till tomorrow's workshop start, and ये assignment complete करना है. You can jot down all of your assignments in a document and submit it, एंड ऐसे ही चलेगा, राइट. एंड पायल ने काफ़ी अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया है. सो विश्वजा, go through the Payal's message and see if it's she see if it's right.
Okay, folks, you need to design a product that aims to simplify the process of home sample collection through verified nearby path labs. And mainly, the point is that the app should facilitate, right? So, like, you have to focus on this flow, right? Thank you, Payal, so much. Thank you so much. So, basically, you have to focus on this flow. Okay, so there are a lot of flows, but for this case study, we are focusing on a particular flow, and we'll get more insights on this in tomorrow's workshop, right? Tomorrow. So, I hope to see you all tomorrow with the same energy. Thank you so much, Pal, again. Okay. So clearly defined and visually represented personas that represent typical users, aiding in user-centered design. Okay. So we will be developing detailed persona based on the insights, okay, gathered from the target audience. So you have the age, the gender, and stuff. So you have the target audience, and now you have to create an imaginary person. So you have to give the name to that person. You have to give the goals. You should empathize with that user, right? You should know what a particular user is going through. So we use this persona. In short, I'll tell you, we use this persona to create the use cases, user journey maps, and a lot of processes in future, which helps us to make a user centered design. Okay, so this is an example. So consider this background, that you are creating a simple review submission app for, say, any art station. Like there's an art station in Pune at FC Road. So consider you have this flow to create for the review submission, because a lot of people, like a lot of things, like you have to write that on the paper. You have to people fill out the diaries over there at any shops, like how was the review, how was the ambience, how was the shopping experience and stuff. So we need to replace that diary thing, like pen and paper thing, to a review submission flow. Or even when a person buys something from that website, so they have to provide a review so that the art station or the shop will benefit from it. So this is the background. So this is the persona.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and people are taking worries for like अभी क्या करना है, अभी क्या करना है. So the time, first of all, the time is पूरा 5 days का time है तुम्हारे पास till the fourth day. Whoever, obviously there are people who join late, there are people who miss the workshop and stuff. So फॉर्म विल बी ओपन थ्रू आउट, है ना. डे 1, डे 2, डे 3 सबका फॉर्म आएगा, एंड वो डे 4 तक सबका ही ओपन रहेगा, करेक्ट. बट एट द एंड फाइनल सबमिशन विल बी अ मीडियम का वो केस स्टडी. वो विश्वजा बताएगी आगे अच्छे से. सो डोंट पैनिक अभी से. अभी फोकस करना क्या है, सिर्फ परसोना क्रिएशन पे. एंड परसोना जैसे अभी देयर इज़ अ प्रॉपर डिस्प्ले ऑन योर स्क्रीन, दैट इज़ अ यूज़र परसोना, एंड ऐसा दिखना चाहिए. देर आर ऑब्वियसली अ लॉट ऑफ टूल्स, AI टूल्स दैट आर देयर. वो मैं व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप वाले लोगों को ही शेयर करूँगा, प्रीटी सीक्रेटिव, एंड बिना बता डालूँगा. तो keep an eye on the WhatsApp group. There's a link right now on the chat. And Vishwaja, if you can just go through some of the chats, because
Yeah.
people have questions like can we just mention users pain points and goals while creating the user persona, here is asking.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, what is the timeline for the assignment? Okay, so आप लोग डरो मत. This is just an overview, just an Kickstarter for you to create a case study. And even if you are, there is one question I'm working on currently on some project. So what you do is you keep that project aside for now. You focus on this project. When you get an idea of how the flow works, you can take your time after this workshop and create your own case study. Whatever is left, you can work on that. Once you go with this flow, you will have one more case study, right? And you can always iterate on it if you don't complete it within these 5 days. And I'll say that we can never do all the UX and part in just 5 days. This is just a like push. I'm like pushing you, like motivating you, and I'll be giving you the whole thing, like where you people go wrong and why people drop off, and what's the flow you can take while working independently on your case study, or as where you should research, where you should find these things, right? So this is the thing. And what's the timeline? You will be submitting tomorrow by 5 so that I can choose from that and I'll give the feedback tomorrow. Are we making persona based, and how many persona, right? For this particular case study, just create one persona. But that's not the thing always. You at like big companies or stuff, you have to like create 2 or 3 personas. It depends. So we have to present it properly like shown, right? Okay, so this is a thing. You can focus on this template, or you can create your own, or I will be providing you with one template from I have created on Figma. So I'll send the links as well. Okay. So I think I've answered. How many persona do we create? One. For this case study, we have to present it properly, like shown, right? Yeah. Okay. Done. So let's say, what is this template like? Okay. So you have to understand. You have to write the age, education, from where the person is, the hometown, the family, like who is the family of that person.
Also, so
Okay.
sorry to cut you out,
Yeah.
Rohit. Same problem statement रहेगा सबके लिए. The slides will be shared in the group. Everything in the group. सब कुछ the submission से लेके सब कुछ is in the WhatsApp group itself. सब कुछ announcements में ही होगा. So keep an eye on that. Raj Mehta, the moderator, again is sending the WhatsApp group का link again and again. तो join कर लो जल्दी से. एंड इट्स द लिंक फॉर ओनली फॉर द अनाउंसमेंट्स पेज. एंड अगर गलती से भी आप जनरल में आ गए हो एंड अगर डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं चाहिए, यू कैन डायरेक्टली लीव राइट द जनरल पेज एंड जस्ट स्टे इन द अनाउंसमेंट सेक्शन, बिकॉज अनाउंसमेंट सेक्शन में ही हम सारी चीज़ें ड्रॉप करने वाले हैं. फ्रॉम द टेम्पलेट टू एवरी सिंगल थिंग, फ्रॉम द फॉर्म सबमिशन, फ्रॉम द अनाउंसमेंट्स ऑफ द नेक्स्ट वर्कशॉप, every single thing, right? And yeah, and one thing, I think Shishir pointed out your mom Ashley.
Huh?
Vishwaja, have you added Ashley on the person's photo? Do you know who Ashley is?
Oh, I don't know. I just picked some that
So
fitted this
she's
person.
she's a YouTuber and she's
Okay.
pretty famous. And
Okay.
guys, एक और चीज़ notice करना, what Ashley is wearing is also worn by Vishwaja.
Yeah.
Wow, they are matching. User experience.
Yeah. I'm making you guys the best, giving you guys, trying to give you guys the best user experience. Also, one question. Hey, Vishwaja, is this presentation made on Figma slides? Yes, I use the Figma slides. So when I started working on this content, Figma released this Figma slides, and I was like, why not use this? So yeah, all this is made on Figma slides. Yeah, okay. So let's start. So what is the thing? Okay, so this we have to take one photo of a person who suits your target audience, who is describing the target audience, right? So I've selected this who is okay. So I've written the age, that is 25. So she is OV. Her education is from Bachelor's of Computer Application. Her hometown is Pune. Her family, she lives with grandma. Occupation, graphic designer. So basically, she has a bachelor's degree and her occupation is graphic designer. Okay. So then in this box, right, at the bottom right, you can see I've written the background. So you have to write the background of that person. Okay. So which depicts the whole target audience. Uh, you have to pick one range, or pick one middle thing that reflects the whole target audience. Okay, it might be a tough part, but just why not try it? Okay, so you have to write the right at the right bottom, you have to write the background, like OV is a young professional working as a graphic designer in Pune. She frequently visits art station for her work related needs. So as she's a graphic designer, she might need some like uh, notepads, sketching pens, or bold markers and stuff. So she visits art station for purchasing art supplies. She occasionally conducts workshops for local art enthusiasts. So she has to go for buying the brushes. Also, she can buy it online from their app itself and stuff. Also, OV is tech savvy and enjoys DIY home decor. So basically, you have to craft it in such a way that it depicts your problem, okay, whatever the background is given, your target audience, okay. So, and on the I think you can see my cursor here. You have to give this quote which represents this person you have selected. So I've given this quote: I always had a strong opinion that we should follow our passion no matter what situation crossed our paths. Hence, I chose art always. So basically, this quote should represent the person. It might be anything. Like if you are giving, like for, okay, I'll help you with this persona for our background, okay, for the lab thing. So we have chose this grandma. Let's say we have chose this grandma who is around 75 years old. She lives in Pune, okay. She's retired, we can say. I'm all like almost giving you the answers, okay. So we can write this quote like, uh, for the grandma, it should represent a grandma, right? It's like, I'm a retired person. I always look forward to, as my doctor has suggested, I always look forward to taking rest and not do a lot of exertion, and hence I choose convenience even in the healthcare system. It should represent the person itself, okay. And then we have the goals. So what is that person looking forward to? This will help us in creating user flows and stuff. So what are the goals here for the review submission flow? So she's looking for a user friendly and efficient review submission process to share her experience with ArtStation. So she wants to share her experiences with the ArtStation. That's why she's looking forward to a good review submission flow. Her goal is to support the store's reputation as a top choice for art supplies. So ऐसे देखो कि अगर ये लड़की है ओवी, वो जाती है ऐसे वर्कशॉप्स वगैरह लेने के लिए. So what she does is she recommends that this brush set is from ArtStation. So she wants to provide ArtStation as a top choice. And when will this happen?
Also, like Vishwaja, Alicia is asking, is the quote necessary? And like 2 3 guys are
Okay.
I think facing difficulty while creating the quote.
Okay, so like if you don't write the code, it's really okay. But writing a code or curating a code will really help you understanding that person's emotions, right? So like this person, you can understand from the code that I always had a strong opinion that she's a 25-year-old, a strong person who like wants to follow her passion, and she always chooses art, and she knew that she wanted to become an artist. Even though whatever path she took, she is into this. So a code will help you to understand the user more efficiently, okay. So
Yeah.
try it out,
And
okay.
yes, you have to create a persona which is not existing, like कोई real person नहीं होना चाहिए.
Huh.
And we'll do the recap once more in a short version, है ना, for
Yeah,
everyone कि
yeah,
करना क्या
yeah.
exactly.
Right.
And Megha is asking something, Vishwaja.
Why are we not starting with the research for defining the specifics of the problem first? So basically, as I said, we will be iterating on this, right? So um, why I gave this part? Because in the background itself, a lot of things are mentioned, and as we have just 3 days to complete this, you will be having an idea of for whom we are designing this app for. Okay, so once you have this persona, in tomorrow's session we'll be doing the research part, like comparative analysis and stuff. And then you can go back if you think that this is not what I was looking for, or this is not, I need to iterate on this as from my research, okay. So you can go back and make the changes, right? So if you do this part, and you will get an confidence that
Yeah, I
yeah,
think Megha, there are like different ways you can go about on a
yeah,
research,
there
right?
is no specific process,
But
right?
Vishwaja here has chosen to start with user persona, so please do that if you want to take part in the workshop. Secondly, there is no attendance or anything. There are people in the WhatsApp group and just joining in anytime they want. अगर अपना we did attendance तो थोड़ा सा problematic हो जाएगा हमारे लिए भी to track because सबके user names are different on YouTube. So हमने सिर्फ एक end goal रखा है, ठीक है. सर्टिफिकेट है ऑब्वियसली सबके लिए है. सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ पार्टिसिपेशन एंड कंप्लीशन है बेसिकली. इट्स नॉट इवन पार्टिसिपेशन, इट्स कंप्लीशन. तो इट्स सो दैट इट होल्ड सम वैल्यू, राइट, द सर्टिफिकेट. तो सर्टिफिकेट उन्हीं को मिलेगा जो अपनी पूरी ये वर्कशॉप कंप्लीट करेंगे. जस्ट लाइक आर लास्ट वर्कशॉप हमने सिर्फ 160 लोगों को अपना सर्टिफिकेट दिया था टू कीप द सर्टिफिकेट अ बिट वैल्यूएबल. सो या, ओवर टू यू विश्वजा.
Yeah. So yeah, someone has said that code shows the personality of the persona, and that's absolutely what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, so you can see here the goal section, like what she is looking forward to. Like if anything is unavailable, the review she gives, the person from the store, they will understand and they'll iterate on it. So why review? She wants, like, the goals are crafted in such a way that she should be able to, like, what she's looking forward, like the review submission, why she needs to put the review out there for the store, right? So what are the goals she's looking forward to through this? We need to communicate it through this persona. And like frustrations, like time constraints, if the review submission process is overly complicated. So if you are like submitting a review, you have bought the thing, right? You have bought the brush set, say, and you are like writing the review, and if it's really complicated, you will drop off, you'll not even take um like some time, at least you will just drop out, like bhai ye bahut confusing hai, I'm not going to give the review and stuff. So yeah, these are like time constraints as well, we have to focus on that.
Yeah, also ही फर्स्ट स्टेप तो होता ही है यूज़र persona, दैट्स वाई हम लोग भी यूज़र persona से कवर कर रहे हैं, बट obviously there different people have different opinions, right? And Pranav, obviously you have the creative freedom, but you know that's the competition. Creative
Yeah,
freedom तुम्हारे ऊपर है, and we wanna see how deep you get, and obviously सब पूरा judging के there are criterias, so you can score points and stuff. So as this is a workshop side by side of competition, it's, you know what to do now. You have to create a user persona. Now creativity, skill, thought is subjective, and वो आपके ऊपर है पूरा. All right. So yeah, Vishwaja, we have last 5 to 6 minutes. So if you can
yes,
conclude
yeah, yeah.
pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the template. Okay. So I'll be sharing this. So you have to note down the name, age, status, work, location, a short background story of that person. You have to also give a name to that person. Okay. So goals, frustrations, what they are facing, problems, and why they are like what frustrations, like what is the frustration they are facing, and what are the goals they are looking forward to, and like everything revolves around that person, right? You have to understand the person, and then you have to create a persona and a small code that depicts the personality of the user.
Yeah, so we will share the template as well with the link, obviously, so that you guys can directly create. Secondly, there is no track of attendance, Roger. So the whole thing is, we'll be sharing you the Google form links, right? You will submit the persona somewhere, you will submit the coming assignment somewhere, right? So that's where we'll track every single thing. So don't worry. Also, for the tools, you can use anything you want. Use Figma, use Canva, whatever works, because this is more research centric. So we have kept that freedom. And can we add more things? Khushi is asking on the user persona.
You can, like, if you like want to research more on this, how to create persona deep dive, and you have that time, you can like make it more empathize with the user, and you can make it more appealing. You, it's your thing, right?
Yeah.
I've given the basics right now.
So these are the necessary things that your persona should have. इसके ऊपर एक्स्ट्रा चीज़ें भी डाल सकते हो, बट ऑब्वियसली देर आर नो ग्रेस पॉइंट्स फॉर दैट. वी जस्ट वांट टू सी वेयर योर थॉट गोज. ऑलराइट.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead. So let's document this process. And so basically, purpose of documentation is like you have to keep track of what things you have done throughout your process, throughout the project, from research, from zero to creating the high fidelity prototypes, right? You should keep track of that so that it's easy to create your case study. So there are a lot of things you can keep track. So basically, I will share. I will be sharing this Notion template with you all. So if you want, you can use that. Also, you can create it on Google Docs. You can just, I'll share the link as well with some points that you will be adding in that if you want. Or you can create your own templates, show your creativity on Figma. Just include these main things, and baki it's your creativity. You can research more on that. Okay. So that's the thing. You have to like document persona, we did persona, okay, so what things you consider, great. Then second, okay, we did the competitive analysis, great. Then we did the like affinity mapping and stuff, this is the user flow. You have to document so that it's easy to create the final case study. So that's the thing. So if you want, I can give a basic walkthrough. So this is the UX project planner or tracker. Here you will be writing the background, and then if you are designing for a desktop, then if you are designing for a mobile tablet, consider like here's a page if you want like to consider stuff. Then here are some gallery. Here is the empathize. You can like enter and type whatever you want for the target audience. You can like enter and just type the research goals and stuff. So this is like a small tracker for you guys. Then I have divided into empathize, define, ideate, and prototype and test. So you can add screenshots of whatever things you do. And then here's timeline for like future help. It will help you in future to like whatever things you're doing, you can just note down the date and just record it and track the status, not started, in progress and stuff. Here you can add the mood board for your like this was for one of my bridal websites, so it's looking like that. But you can add your own things. You can take it from Pinterest and stuff, and you can just add it as a mood board. Okay, so this is the walkthrough of Notion template. I'll be sharing it. So getting an overview of the assignment one, you can use Notion, you can use Google Docs, you can use your own template, anything works. So go through the case study template, understand the brief that I have provided you, note down the target audience as we have like discussed, like the main things like who is the what is the range, age range and stuff, like where they are located, everything. Then create a persona with goals, frustrations, background, and the code that defines that person. And then understand the pain points, like whenever you are writing the frustrations, you'll be as well as understanding the pain points. So basically you have to create a persona, write the target audience, and also write the background for that. Okay, so you will be documenting, write the background. Okay, it will be there with you. Then write the target audience. Okay, then you will write the persona thing, then you will paste the picture or a screenshot of that and just keep it. You have to just track things so that it will be easy. I hope you got me. This is the evaluation criteria. So depth of research has 10 points, clarity of insights, how good or how nicely you understood the background and the problem statement has 10 points, the research goals you took 10 points, then innovation and creativity 10, and this all are the
Yeah, guys, by
criteria.
the way, this is the final criteria, evaluation criteria of your final research case study that you do. This is not for the user persona. तो क्या होता है, we are starting with user persona and then we'll build over it. And 3 days में इसलिए रखा है क्योंकि obviously we wanna cover and dive deeper into the important parts of a user case study. And Michael is asking, obviously man, you can create a video if you want, if you are that creative and like if you really want to go all out, for sure, like respect if you do that. And you can use Notion, everything will be provided. So these are like few of the templates and stuff that we are providing so that you know get started pretty quick and zero से build नहीं करना पड़ेगा, थोड़ा सा idea रहेगा कि where I have to research and stuff. All right, so
Okay.
yeah, Vishwaja.
Okay, so I guess what Michael is asking is, in general, can we make user personas video? Uh, like if you want to make a case study, I guess you don't have to make a video. You will have to make this thing that I have shown you.
नहीं, like I
But
think he is asking for like सिर्फ persona को एक video में capture कर सकता है क्या, like he is doing the case study also but he really
okay,
wanna go all out, man.
yeah, okay, yeah, no worries. You can post it, tag us, and just tag us on Instagram. Everywhere we'll be watching you guys.
For the stories and everything, okay, मैं भी आ जाता हूँ. So
Hmm.
for the stories and stuff, हम लोग वही चाहते हैं, we wanna see that the community is actually building. So you have our Instagram, obviously it's designer and Vishwaja का भी पता है UX wish है, so you'll get it. And Raj, if you can just quickly send Vishwaja का Insta page right now so that all the folks who are watching can follow her, because she has been grinding, guys, for the past week. And I just want to respect, just give all the respect that Vishwaja have just put in her time by managing her internship as well. So she's working full day and रात में पूरा grind करती है ये slides बनाने
Build
में.
space, nights and weekends.
Yeah, so like हम लोग like वही कर रहे हैं. So like for build space and stuff, obviously a lot of you guys don't know what build space is. So build space is basically like a business accelerator program or like a idea booster, that in which in every 6 weeks you build something. So it's pretty interesting if you want to go, if you're curious enough to check it out. So I think Vishwaja is just summing it all up now. We are
Yeah,
almost at the end,
almost done.
and I'll see in coming 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Roger, thank you so much. You are using my day-to-day life planner. Great. Nice to see that. Also, Ankita, you can document it on Instagram. Why not? Go out, document it, tag us. Okay, so tomorrow's agenda. So we will be reviewing some of the personas and stuff tomorrow, and I'll be giving feedback. We will be deep diving into heuristic evaluation, UX laws, competitive analysis, analyzing the data, and problem statement. Okay, so thank you guys, and looking forward to your assignments. And I would love to see you all for all 3 days and also your projects on the fifth day as well. So, yeah, over to you, Vansh.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Amazing. So guys, कैसा लगा वर्कशॉप? आउट ऑफ 10 बताओ. कैसा लगा
Yeah,
फर्स्ट डे? लाइक वी आर किंग इट ऑफ. ऑलमोस्ट 1 hour कंप्लीट हो चुका है. आई होप एवरी वन इज़ क्रिस्टल क्लियर. एंड इफ़ यू आर नॉट, वन सेकेंड, वाई एम आई गेटिंग अ कॉल मैन? या, मैंने D&D डाला तब भी नहीं आता यार. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. सो yeah,
100.
pretty insane, man, to see everyone rating it out of 10. Out of 10. So plus points to you, Vishwaja. This is all the learning experience that you are getting.
Also, Vansh has managed everything like so nicely. He is like the one who is approving you guys and just giving you all the updates, and I have to do nothing. Just like take the workshop.
It's not only me, it's the team as well that we have in the back end. Raj, Dheer, Krish,
Grateful
Shalini,
for this
all
community.
these guys, Yuvam, all of them are like going all out. All of these guys are a part of the team, and we are not hiring. So basically, we are students. I'm in my second year, and we are trying to do something for the community, and that's why everything that we are doing is for free. And yeah, man, let's just build together whatever we are doing so that everyone is learning and getting ahead. So do tag us in all of your stories if you want, if you are extroverted and like you really want to tell the world that hey, I attended this workshop. So pretty excited to still see 200 of you all still
Yeah,
watching us at the like night of 10:30. So like pretty insane to see. And user persona पे हम इतना stress क्यों दे रहे हैं? Because it's really important for a user's case study. Because तुम्हारे को यूज़र के बारे में ही नहीं पता है अपना, तो प्रोडक्ट किसके लिए बना रहे हो, राइट? एज सिंपल एज दैट. सो कोई भी प्रोडक्ट होता है तो उसका यूज़र को स्टडी करना इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर ऑल द बिगनर्स हु आर देयर. सो विश्वजा,
yeah,
I'm obviously going off the screen right now. I just want to showcase this really cool tool that we have. I have found, and मैंने जब designer start करा था तो ये यूज़ किया था. तो इफ़ यू कैन नॉट सी द स्क्रीन, दिस इज़ बेसिकली नोशन स्मिथ. अगर ऊपर जब तुम लोगों को दिख रहा होगा, राइट, या notionsmith.ai. I'll just copy the link and I want to send it to you guys. This is the link, this is the tool that I was talking about. So basically this will help you create user personas for free. So for example, I want to type a random thing. I won't give you the exact thing, exact specific brief that Vishwaja has shared. Obviously thoda sa khud karo. I will say for example, I am creating a design community specifically. Nahi, I'm creating a design community for only UI UX designers. All right, and I will be selling courses, for example. ठीक है? So this is my idea. All right, and now I'll just click on generate users. ठीक है? So witness very carefully what this AI tool is doing. So this is all this is inspired by Notion, and I think this is created by Notion themselves. So as Vishwaja was also mentioning Notion, तो देखो गाइज, मैंने बहुत छोटा सा प्रॉम्प्ट दिया एंड देखो मेरे पास उसके अप्स आ गए आइडियाज़ के फॉर दिस वेरी स्पेसिफिक यूज़र. तो देखो उसने एक नॉन एग्जिस्टिंग यूज़र बना दिया, हैना वेबर करके, हु इज़ अ UI UX डिज़ाइनर एंड एंथुजियास्ट. शी इज़ 32 years old. And ideas हैं, goals हैं, and I can directly chat with her real time. So like, why don't you like my platform? wait, I'll change the U to YOU. I just don't want it to mess it up. uh, this is pretty insane, and here you go. She's literally interacting with me, like saying, "Whoa, hold up! I never said I didn't like your platform. Give me more context." So मैंने बिना पढ़े उसको कुछ भी बोल दिया and वो offend हो गई, देखा. So basically this is a really interesting tool, and ये gold mine है for any research that you do. So क्या होता है guys, जब भी कोई प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हो, राइट, मैंने जैसे डिज़ाइनर बनाया, मैंने ये यूज़ किया था टूल. नोबडी टॉक्स अबाउट दीज अमेजिंग टूल्स, राइट. नोशन स्मिथ इज़ द टूल्स नेम. मैंने यहीं डाल दिया. आई वॉज अबाउट टू ड्रॉप इट इन द व्हाट्सएप. आई थॉट here are the 180 folks and 200 folks who really have struck through the whole workshop, and यहाँ पे पूरा funnel separate होके you 180 to 200 people are about to stay throughout the 4 or 5 days, and I'm 110% sure about that. And I'm really really looking forward to see your personas. And मैं और विश्वजा दोनों मिलके personas को judge करेंगे थोड़ा सा, and like showcase करेंगे for the best personas that we have found, and for the personas who can really use an improvement and stuff. So सारे submissions का जो link है एक Google form में होगा, and वो अपन WhatsApp group में डालेंगे in about an hour or so. So this was it. किसी को कोई भी doubts है वो अभी पूछ सकता है. We have what's the deadline for the persona? Deadline कोई है नहीं for the form. Sorry.
Like by 5 they can submit so that we can choose
Yeah,
at
makes
least.
sense, makes sense. Okay, so let's put a deadline till 5 p.m. tomorrow. I'll announce that on the group. We'll send the Notion template that Vishwajay sent for you to use throughout the workshop. We'll send the Figma slides that, or flights, should I say it, that Vishwajay has created to you guys. I'll also send the template of the user persona. और like persona पे बहुत सारे questions थे कि क्या वी हैव टू स्टिक टू द सेम टेम्पलेट की. डिज़ाइन तो सिर्फ बहुत बेसिक था यार. यू कैन गो क्रिएटिव, कैसे भी बनाना है उसको. जैसे वन गाय वाज देयर, हु वाज हिज नेम, व्हाट वाज इट, माइकल. या माइकल
Wait.
वांट्स टू क्रिएट अ वीडियो पर्सोना. सो लाइक अमेजिंग. So like pretty really cool to see what you guys are thinking already. So I think we have struck that point in your brains कि हाँ भाई अब हमारे को कुछ करना है. And this is where we capture the whole idea of just creating and growing. So I know most of you all are self-taught designers and like खुद से सीख के कर रहे हैं. So respect to everyone. लगे रहो guys, है ना. And दो चीज़ें करनी है. Be a part of the WhatsApp group. Be a part of the designer का Discord server. Why Discord server? Because वहाँ पे me and Vishwaja will be interacting live. मतलब लाइव तो लाइव अभी नहीं, लाइक थ्रू आउट द वर्कशॉप हम लोग देख रहे होंगे कि किसको कोई डाउट्स आ रहे हैं क्या, किसी को कुछ आ रहा है क्या. ऑन द वर्कशॉप चैनल मैं अगर दिखा देता हूँ कि कहाँ पे अपन इंटरेक्ट कर रहे होंगे. सो हेयर इज़ आर डिस्कॉर्ड. ऑलराइट, इफ़ यू गो डाउन देयर इज़ अ वर्कशॉप सेक्शन. नहीं दिख रहा तो इधर जाओ सेल्फ रोल्स में. सेल्फ रोल्स में यहाँ पे रिएक्ट टू दीज टू. सो फर्स्ट इज़ इवेंट, सेकेंड इज़ द वर्कशॉप. तो यहाँ पे जाके वर्कशॉप में डाउट सेक्शन में यू गाइज कैन आस्क अस एनी डाउट्स. So me and Vishwaja will be keeping an eye over for this specific area in the WhatsApp, in the Discord server. तो यहाँ पे directly doubts हम answer कर देंगे तुम लोगों को real time feedback चाहिए कि कहाँ मैं गलत जा रहा हूँ on the Discord server. क्यों WhatsApp पे क्यों नहीं कर रहा मैं? Because WhatsApp पे यार there is a lot of noise that happen, and I think मैं खुद इतने सारे मैसेज देख के घबरा जाता हूँ. भाई ये क्या हो गया भाई, 500 मैसेज बाओ मेरा हो गया, मैं बहुत पीछे जा चुका हूँ. नाउ आई वोंट बी एबल टू कीप अप. ये मेंटालिटी आ जाती है. सो दैट्स वाई द डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर के लिए स्पेसिफिकली फॉर जिसको रियल टाइम फीडबैक चाहिए, नॉट कंपल्सरी. यू गाइज आर रियली स्मार्ट. You don't need us. We are only here to give you guys a push. All right. So
Also,
yeah.
there is one question: can we submit it till 7? So yeah, if even if you don't submit it, you can work on the case study, like on the
So 5
process.
p.m. is the deadline for if you really want. अगर तुम्हारे को चांस मिल गया to get a showcase on live पे showcase होना है तो बाकी 9 p.m. तक tomorrow I'll close it before our next workshop. That is every day will be doing 9 p.m. only, so that there's a streamlined flow maintained. Obviously this is recorded on YouTube, कभी भी देख सकते हो. All right. एंड किसी को भी ये वर्कशॉप से रिलेटेड कोई भी डाउट्स है तो बिल्कुल पूछेगा अभी चैट में.
Even if you don't submit, you will be submitting the final thing, the case study at the end, like in on fourth day, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's okay if you are not able to submit it right now.
Correct.
But
So you have guys, you have 3 attempts आज के, like assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3, and there is a final submission which is your which is your पूरी workshop की case study that you make, and we are motivating you all to do a medium case study. to क्यों लाइक ओपनली क्यों बोल रहा है डालने को? पहली चीज़, इट विल बी ईजियर फॉर द वर्ल्ड टू सी वॉट यू डिड. ठीक है, कोई भी आता है मीडियम पे, तुम लोगों को ईजिली फीडबैक मिल जाएगा. बेस्ट प्लेस टू गेट फीडबैक फॉर यूज़र केस स्टडीज़. सेकेंड, मीडियम पे तुम लोग को प्राइवेट अकाउंट भी बना सकते हो. उस पर ऑप्शन होता है कि लाइक आपकी केस स्टडी सिर्फ लिंक के थ्रू ही देख सकती है. आई थिंक देयर इज ऑप्शन फॉर दैट. अगर नहीं है तो आफ्टर दिस वर्कशॉप यू कैन डिलीट इट. ठीक है, अगर तुम लोगों को नहीं दिखाना तो दैट इज़ ऑप्शन ऑल्सो एन ऑप्शन, बट मीडियम पे ही होगा. तो हम मीडियम का ट्यूटोरियल भी कल दे देंगे तुम लोगों को कैसे बनानी है उसके ऊपर केस स्टडी, सो दैट एवरी वन इज़ रेडी पहले से ही. एंड हीर अगेन एक्सप्लेनिंग, हम लोग व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप के ऊपर फॉर्म का लिंक दे देंगे. एवरी सिंगल डे देयर इज़ अ असाइनमेंट, स्मॉल छोटू सा असाइनमेंट. जैसे आज छोटू सा असाइनमेंट है यूज़र पर्सोना क्रिएट करना, उसके लिए मैंने AI टूल दे दिया तुम लोगों को. 10 मिनट में बन जाएगा तुम्हारा पर्सोना, है ना. विश्वजा बोलेगी ये क्या सरप्राइज़ दे दिया इन लोगों को, मैं मेहनत कराना चाह रही थी इन्होंने तो AI टूल ही बांट दिया सीधा. बट या आई थिंक
do some brainstorming stuff and then go to AI if you want.
या मतलब देखो, मेरा काम था रिसोर्स देना, तुम्हारे ऊपर है तुमको कितना डीप जाना है ना. द बेटर, द मोर यू डाइव डीपर, द बेटर यू विल अंडरस्टैंड. एंड AI टूल को यूज़ करो एज अ टूल ओनली, उसको फीचर मत बनाओ अपना. ठीक है, सो
Okay.
विल
So you
ऑल
guys, again, you can ask it tomorrow as well if you
या
answered here.
हम लोग व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में कम एक्टिव रहेंगे क्योंकि जनरल पे बहुत ज़्यादा डिस्टर्बेंस होती है. मैंने तुम लोगों को बताया डिस्कॉर्ड का लिंक है जो हमारा दे रहे हैं हमारे राज भाई. एंड यहाँ पे आओ, डिस्कॉर्ड में आओ, सेल्फ रोल्स में अपने आप को रोल दे दो, ये वर्कशॉप वाला, पटाखा वाला, इमोजी वाला रिएक्शन रोल. एंड नीचे डाउट सेक्शन में तुम लोगों के डाउट सारे आस्क तुम लोग पूछ सकते हो एंड विल आंसर. एंड व्हाट विल बी द टॉपिक? ब्रदर, आर यू फॉलोइंग
Background.
अस?
The it's given in the PDF. You can go through it.
देखो, अभी भी कुछ भी डाउट है, वॉच द स्ट्रीम अगेन. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, वॉच द स्ट्रीम अगेन एंड अगेन जब तक नहीं होता. ठीक है, आई प्रेस 1 अगर सब कुछ क्लियर है, प्रेस 2 की अभी भी थोड़ा सा डाउट है. प्रेस 1 अगर सब कुछ क्लियर है एंड यू आर रेडी टू गो, एंड प्रेस 2 अगर यार नहीं समझ में आ रहा यार अभी भी. 1 1 1 1 1.
Nice.
अमेजिंग. जिसको भी गलती से भी 2 है, ठीक है, अरे यार दैट इज़ सो रॉन्ग. जो भी 2 नंबर वाले हैं जो भी 2 नंबर वाले हैं उनको प्लीज़ स्ट्रीम वापस से देखिए. आप लोगों को समय 3 ब्रदर शैन, देर इज़ नो ऑप्शन फॉर 3. ऑल राइट, विल टेक अ लीव नाउ एंड गुड नाइट हो जाएगी. अगर हम लोग स्टोरी पे डालना है, वेट आई टेक अ स्नैप विद विश्वजा. अभी विश्वजा आ जाओ. स्टोरी हमने स्टोरी ले ली है फॉर आर पेजेस, है ना. एंड रियली हैप्पी टू सी a lot of you guys super excited and really faith दिखाने के लिए हमारे ऊपर is really I'm really happy to see that. and नहीं समझ में आ रहा, अब मेरे को पता है there is a lot of overwhelm that you face when you're doing these workshops. वापस से
Enjoy the
देखो,
process.
we are there for you, the community is there for you. जनरल में बंदों से क्वेश्चन पूछो, एवरी वन इज़ क्लियर. मेरी पूरी टीम है जिन्होंने पूरी स्ट्रीम सुनी है, वो तुम्हारे को डाउट ईजिली हेल्प कर देंगे. सो इफ़ धीर, कृशिव, कृष, युवम, राज, these guys are Shalini, these guys are अगर responding to you, that means they are a part of they are designer representative and they will obviously answer your doubts. ठीक है. And thank you so much for the first day, a banger day, and thank you so much for again Sanskriti for this passport and Rhoda Notes for the amazing box. And एक और चीज़, yes, ये पासपोर्ट थोड़ा ऑफिशियल है, तो देखो मेरी फ़ोटो एंड मेरी नेशनैलिटी सब है इसके अंदर, फ्लेक्स है ना क्या। ये जब मैंने पिछली बार भी किया था तो ये ओके मेरा ये हो जाता है, ये वाला मोड, ठीक है। सो थग लाइफ बिकॉज आई एम द फर्स्ट होल्डर ऑफ दिस इनोवेशन ऑब्वियसली, तो वो फ्लेक्स मेरा बनता है और मैं करता भी हूँ, सबको बताता भी हूँ। तो या थैंक यू सो मच गाइज फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन एंड peace out. Thank you so much Vishwaja for actually hosting this workshop for the folks out there and reflecting back on the community.
For having me.
Bye bye guys. Chalo,
Bye.
I'll see you tomorrow 9 p.m. IST. You have 24 hours to create your persona. 5 p.m. से पहले सबमिट कर दिया तो तुम्हारा लाइव में फीचर हो जाएगा ये। चलो गाइज बाय बाय।
Bye.
Can't touch it. Shake the hips that don't lie like Shakira. I'm so damn high in the coupe, I'm keto. I don't drink Tito's, only drink expensive liquor. Fucking on your bitch in my green plastic slipper. Ego, oh my god, you're underrated. She got itty bitty titties, I bust them on her quickly. I bought that bitch Versace garments just because of pity. If she is a Fashion Nova bitch, she cannot be with me. I pull her with the 5-5, pocket rocket pop, aim it at your top, while she give me top. My brother's on top, your brothers just fall off. I just make her jaw lock like she's just an M-Rock. Hey, yeah, I'm the greatest. Every single time I drop your bitch, I meet a playlist. And I know her boyfriend get mad when she play this. And he always complain when she say I'm her favorite.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new guap, wear that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know they come strapped. Hold up, what it not, 45, scope attached, like whoa. I ain't fucking with these hoes, I pull up the greatest and now selling all these shows. Doing this till I make it because he know it's how I go. Got me yelling the playlist because she fuck with me the most, like that. Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new guap, wear that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know they come strapped. Hold up, what it not, 45, scope attached, like whoa. I ain't fucking with these hoes, I pull up the greatest and now selling all these shows. Doing this till I make it because he know it's how I go. Got me yelling the playlist because she fuck with me the most, like damn.
The world is yours.